My girlfriend left me because I poo-pooed a burglar. I'm still extremely upset about this entire situation. There's a lot, so bear with me. Too long, didn't read at the bottom. This happened several months ago. I waited for everything with the police to be settled and no charges were filed. Some background: after I graduated from school I moved back to the city I grew up in to start my career. Through some new social circles I met a woman we will call Sarah. She was awesome, very smart, funny, and we had lots of common interests. We clicked very well. I eventually asked her to be my girlfriend and she said yes. We shared a lot with one another and I found out something about her. She has an extreme aversion to violence. It stems from some stuff she went through when she was younger. Something to know about me: I've been a hobbyist marksman for a long time and I carry a pew-pew with me and keep it on my nightstand. It's a personal security preference. Sarah knew all of this and she told me it wasn't a problem. We were together for a couple of months before something happened with her housing situation. I think her landlord was doing a full gut and needed the tenants out. Her lease was up and there wasn't much she could do. I told her she could stay with me at my house for as long as she needed. I live in a less nice area, but burglary is still not super common. I just got a crap hand dealt to me. The house is pretty nice. I have 2 other housemates. The night of the incident, we were sleeping. It was 2:36 in the morning when I heard a really loud banging on the door. I won't ever forget those numbers on the clock. It sounded like someone was trying to break in. I woke Sarah up and told her to go to the bathroom, lock the door and call the cops. A few seconds later I heard the door break open, and I peeked into the hallway by my bedroom, and I didn't see anything for a few seconds. Then the guy turned the corner. I pew-pooed him twice center mass. There was some labored breathing for a few seconds and then he was gone. My housemates were away for the weekend, so thankfully someone was spared the hassle of this whole thing. The cops came 10-15 minutes later. They really irritated the urine out of me. Rushed in hot-headed like some wannabe Captain America jerks and were seemingly upset there wasn't anyone to pew-pew. They were asking a bunch of foolish questions like how long I'd lived in the house and how did I know that he wasn't just one of my housemates. Because my housemates would call me, not kick the door in. I told them that I did not know the man and that I would be more than happy to cooperate after I had time to sleep and time to consult legal help. Then I would provide a full statement on the incident at the station. They seemed less than enthused that I wasn't spilling my guts to them, but they didn't have any reason to book me. The coroner came and carted off the body. I had to scrub the human juice stains out of the floorboards. All they do is eliminate potential biohazards. I guess that means do half a job with bleach and a sponge. I didn't sleep the rest of the night and call out of work for the day. The following days weren't easy. Personally, I was doing fine. I don't really have any guilt over what happened. I've had a really hard time finding it in me to see that guy as anything but a threat. Not a person. He was just a threat that had to be dealt with. It may sound callous, but it's just how I feel. I want to have sympathy and understanding for what pushes people to do things like this, but when I'm the one being directly impacted it's so hard. I didn't share these feelings with Sarah. Sarah was shaken 6 ways from Sunday. She left to stay with her parents. This is where the crap really hit the fan. She called me a couple days later and we talked for a long time, and she finally got around to saying that she couldn't do this anymore. The idea that I had unalived somebody was way too much for her, and that we had to call it. I was and still am really upset. I lost someone that means a lot to me because some stupid junkie jerk couldn't help but break into my house. If that dumb son of a bad lady had made better choices I would still be with her. Everything was lining up really nicely too. I have a good job. I have a car. Working on saving money for a house, and I had a great partner. Now she's gone. I completely understand why she left. I'm just really sad. There's so much I wanted to do with her. She really likes fish and I wanted to take her to the aquarium. Maybe we'll find our way back to each other. I'm not holding my breath. It's been too long with no contact. If you've lived a similar experience I'd love to hear and talk about it. It would be nice to know that I'm not going through this by myself. Too long didn't read. I pew-pooed a man who broke into my home and my very violence-averse girlfriend left me and I'm still really upset about it.